Let's get it, man. Welcome back to the station. Welcome back to the channel. Y'all know who it is, man. It's one half of the Wake Up Crew. It's your boy Ray G here to welcome you to the 2022 college football season. Yes, I will be breaking down college football plays every week of the college football season. We'll be looking at the board over on PrizePicks for this college football season. I'm excited as hell. This is what we do. We love college ball. And a lot of sources out there, props.cash doesn't have anything up right now. Hopefully they get some college football stuff in there soon. But there's a lot of players, a lot of things that we can be looking at. So you really got to be tapped into the college game to kind of find some of these values that are currently on the board. And I think we found a couple. So I'm excited. If it's your first time here, welcome. We have a good time. We're transparent with our process. We don't make you pay for picks. All we do is ask that you hit the thumbs up button, like the channel, like the content, subscribe to the channel, comment below, and let us know what else you're taking a look at for this upcoming week 1 college football slate. So let's pull up the PrizePicks board right now. And I want to start out with the Pitt versus West Virginia game. You got Kedon Slovis on Thursday taking on JT Daniels, two former USC Trojans. And I want to reference Drake London because the player that we're looking at is transfer wide receiver Kanata Mumfield, who is the starting wide receiver for the Pitt Panthers this fall. And I like his reception total more than 5 receptions this Thursday. Understand that Kedon Slovis, when he finds his guy, when he locks onto a target, he hyper targets that wide receiver all game long. Drake London was his guy last year, and in the 8 games that Drake London played last year with Kedon Slovis, he only had sub 5 receptions one time. He actually only had under 9 receptions one time, and that was that one game where he had 4 receptions versus Stanford. 12 receptions, 13, 10, 9, 16, 15, and 9. That's what the number 1 target for Kedon Slovis you should look for and anticipate, and Kanata Mumfield is the number 1 target for Kedon Slovis for the Pitt Panthers. So his reception total being at 5, I'm taking the more. I like more than 5 receptions for Kanata Mumfield in the Pitt Panthers this Thursday. Also, I want to point to Central Michigan, and I want to talk about a number that is just way, way, way too low, and I'm talking about Lew Nichols. And I know right now that Central Michigan is a 21.5-point dog versus Oklahoma State, but Lew Nichols is the best player on the field for Central Michigan and one of the best running backs in college football. Last year, Lew Nichols had 341 attempts for 1848 and 16 touchdowns. He also chipped in 40 receptions. This fantasy score total for Lew Nichols, look at over his last 5, and I get it. This is going back to last season. 24, 31, 42, 40, 52, 28. Lew Nichols more than 18.5 fantasy score. I love it. Oklahoma State's going to be a tough test for them, but Central Michigan is going to lean on Lew Nichols. It's going to be the Lew Nichols show. So I really like this number being at 18.5, and much like Chase Brown last week, it might be the last time we catch this number at this total. So go ahead and rock with Lew Nichols, 18.5 more fantasy score for Lew Nichols at that number. Now let's go to Georgia. Now this is a game that's happening on Saturday. This is not a Thursday game, so if you want to just stop there with the Thursday plays, you could stop there with the Thursday plays. But let's go into Saturday because I'm not going to be here on Friday. I'll be out on vacation, and I want to talk about a touchdown number that I really like for the starting running back for the Georgia Bulldogs, which is Kenny McIntosh. This Saturday, 2:30 versus Oregon. Kenny McIntosh, more than half a touchdown. Listen, Georgia is favored by 17 in this matchup. And Oregon, while they've got some nice defenders that I like, i.e. Noah Sewell, one of the best linebackers in the country, Georgia's going to put the ball in scoring position. They're playing at home. They're playing in their spot. And Kenny McIntosh is the starting running back. I feel confident about him punching one into the end zone this weekend. And again, this is a Saturday play. So if you want to chill on those, wait for some more information, wait for some more players to hit the board, the Kanata Mumfield and Lew Nichols plays on Thursday should be pretty fruitful for you. Feel really good about both of those numbers. And then the final player that I want to touch on plays on Saturday as well, and it's the big dog, right? We're going to Ohio State, and we're going to talk about Jackson Smith-Njigba. And I get it. These 8 receptions, they look high. It looks, oh my gosh, can he get 8? JSN is one of the best wide receivers in the country. No Chris Olave, no Garrett Wilson. They do have Marvin Harrison Jr. and Emeka Mbuka, who are very good, but JSN is going to get targeted early and often. And you just look at the tear that he was on to finish out last season. 15, 9, 10, 11, and 15. They play Notre Dame this weekend. They are favored in that matchup versus the Irish by 17 points with an over-under at about 59 at even money at -110 on the books. All of these games, the lowest scoring matchup that we kind of talked about was Pitt versus West Virginia. The juice is to the over slightly, but only 51 points. But that's why I like Mumfield to get those 5 receptions. JSN, more than 8 receptions. I really like this. He's the #1 receiver for CJ Stroud, one of the top wide receivers in the country. JSN, more than 8 receptions. Kenny McIntosh, give me more than half of a touchdown. Lou Nichols, more than 18.5 fantasy score. And Kanata Mumfield, more than 5 receptions for this week 1 prize picks board. Really, really like these numbers, and there's going to be some more stuff that comes out. We got Alabama. We haven't even hit on some of the big dogs. So really important as we get to college football. Find your core plays, mix and match those for it. Don't just throw in YOLO 4-leg parlays. Mix and match those plays. And if you just want to take the 2 from Thursday, wait and chill till Saturday. But I am going to mix and match the 4 that we talked about today. So I appreciate you tapping in. Let me know what you're playing below in the comments. And stay tapped in for a good season. We're doing NFL. We're doing college football. It's going to be a fun ride. Bankroll management, unit allocation. You know what you need to be doing, but tap into the channel. Thank you for being here. We'll be back next week with more college football plays over on PrizePicks. For GQ, Wake Up Crew, we out of this thing. Peace.